Hello and welcome to my channel, How To with Paul Henderson. Today's episode, I will be clay barring my windshield and using a sealant on it. I will be doing this on my 2019 Chevy Silverado All-Star Edition V8 with a 5.3 liter Ecotec 3 engine, dynamic fuel management, and an 8-speed automatic transmission. So the products I'm going to be using on my windshield is the GRIOT'S Garage Glass Cleaning Clay and the GRIOT'S Garage Glass Sealant. Now the reason why you want to use these is you want that to be as slick as ice, and when that is done, the water will just blow right off the windshield. The wiper blades will work better and they will last longer. Now you may be saying, why not use just the clay bar that you use on the paint on there? You can. I did talk to someone at GRIOT'S Garage and they said you can do that, but this is formulated specifically for windshields. So I'm going to go ahead and do the driver's side only, and it is supposed to rain tonight, so well, in a few hours, and it's getting pretty dark right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do half, and I'll show you how that's done. And then when it starts to rain out, you will see the difference between the driver's side and the passenger side. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this underway. So the first thing you're going to want to do before you clay bar it is to clean the windshield. I'm going to go ahead and use the Meguiar's Quick Detail. And then go ahead and get your microfiber cloth. Go ahead and wipe it dry. And pop up the wiper blade. And now what you're going to do, take your clay bar out of the container. And this clay bar does feel a little bit softer than their regular clay bar. So you just break off a small piece. And then you're going to flatten it out. And then what you're going to do is take the Quick Detailer, or you can use the Meguiar's, I think it's a Speed Shine. I mean the GRIOT'S Garage Speed Shine. But I'm going to go ahead and use the Meguiar's. And then what you're going to do is make sure you spray it liberally. Make sure the surface is cool to the touch. It says to do one section at a time. I'm going to just spray the whole thing. And then what you're going to do is just go back and forth. And yes, you can do circles, squares, triangles, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to do a little bit of everything. And I don't hear any contaminants on here, but if there was embedded contaminants, tree sap, bug guts, or water spots, I'd probably hear it while I'm doing this. But I don't hear nothing. When you get to a dry spot, just spray some more. And then just continue to do overlapping patterns. Now I did clay bar the windshield, I believe a few months ago, after I had clay bar the entire vehicle. So it was pretty smooth already. But this is going to make a big difference, especially with the sealant. Okay, so I got that done. I'm going to put that back in the container. I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the windshield. It's as smooth as ice already, and I didn't even put the sealant on. Okay, so the next step is to apply the sealant. Now what they say to do is you're going to put some on a microfiber cloth. Just squeeze it out. And then what you're going to do, just wipe it just like this. And you're going to do a cross patch pattern, I guess you would call it. You're going to do that to the entire windshield. Ooh, got some on the paint. Guess it might be all right. So you don't really rub it into the glass. Just go back and forth and then reverse the direction. And then what you're going to do is you're going to let it dry to a light haze, and then do one more coat, and then when that dries, go ahead and buff it off. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Because it is pretty cool out, it might take a little bit longer for it to dry to a light haze. So see you in a few minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. Looks like it's all hazed up. We're going to go ahead and apply the second coat. You're going to do it the same as the first. So you're just going to wipe it on one direction and then reverse the direction and do it again. Now we'll go ahead and let this totally haze up, and then we'll come back and buff it to high smooth gloss. That'll be icy slick. See you in 5 more minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes, and the glass sealant has dried to a light haze. So what you're going to do is grab a clean, dry microfiber cloth and just go ahead and buff it. It took a little bit longer for the sealant to turn hazy because it's only like I think 62 degrees outside. And there we go. I swear it feels like ice. So we'll see in a few hours when it starts to rain. I'll get the camera back out and we'll film the difference. And if for some reason it doesn't rain, I'm going to go ahead and use a sprinkler. They did say it's supposed to rain, so we'll see. But to tell you the truth, I think it's starting to clear up. Okay, so I got the driver's side done. I'm going to go ahead and use my Meguiar's quick detailer on the passenger side, take the tape off. Doesn't look like it's going to rain yet, so I'm going to go ahead and get a garden hose and I'll spray that on the windshield, and then you see the difference between the two sides. So let me go ahead and finish that side, take the tape off, and see you in a few seconds. Okay, so I got the garden hose. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the windshield, and we'll see what happens. So as you can see, there's less water on the driver's side than there is on the passenger side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the wipers on and we'll see what happens with that. Very slight difference, but that's probably because I had clay barred that one a few months ago. Well, let me go ahead and check something out real quick. It does feel a little bit smoother with the sealant. But what I need to do, I'm going to be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flow the water from the end of this hose along the top of the windshield. Well, I did show you how to use the GRIOT'S Garage glass cleaning clay bar and their sealant on your windshield. As you can see, there isn't much of a difference between the driver's side and the passenger side, and that is because right after I had did that, I washed, clay barred, polished, and waxed my vehicle. The next day I did do the clay bar, and I also polished and waxed the windshield. So that is why you cannot see a difference. So whether you can use the regular clay bar or the GRIOT'S Garage glass cleaning bar, I don't see why you can't use one or the other. But the sealant, I think, is a good idea because it will make a difference. And I'm sure when I'm out driving around in the rain, that will be where I see the biggest difference. So I'm going to go ahead and clay bar the other side and seal it just like I did on the driver's side. So that's it. Okay, I'm getting on the freeway. As you can see, the water is just racing up the windshield. We have traffic. Well, that's a wrap up another how-to video with Paul Henderson. This one was the clay barring and the sealing of my windshield using the GRIOT'S Garage glass cleaning clay bar and their glass sealant. I do recommend it, and as you can see from me clay barring and polishing my windshield 2 months ago, the passenger side is exactly comparable to this side, but this has an actual sealant on it. That side just has a wax. I do this, I clay bar my windshield twice a year, and from now on I will be using this specific product that is made for the windshield. You can also do the side windows and the back window and house windows and shower doors. So if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That really helps out my channel, and the bell icon, and you'll get notifications as new videos come out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And there will be a few bloopers. I think I already mentioned that at the end of this video, so stay for those. And as you can see, my vehicle is still waxed from 2 months ago, and it's beating up perfect. It looks great, and I do love this truck. And I'm sure when I'm going down the freeway and it's raining, that is when I will actually probably really see a difference how good this clay bar and this sealant is working compared to just the clay barred and the polished and waxed side. So with that said, this video is done, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks again. Have a nice day, and may your windshield stay clear on a rainy day. Bye. Hello and welcome to my channel, How To with Paul Henderson. Today's episode, I will be using the GRIOT'S Garage clay bar, glass cleaning clay bar. Hello and what? Do I have this thing plugged in? Yeah. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Hello, welcome to my channel, How To with Paul Henderson. Today's episode, I will be using the GRIOT'S test 1, test 2, test 3. Son of a bitch. Pinche bandejo. Pinche bandejo. Well, to wrap up another how-to video of Paul Henderson, this one was using the GRIOT'S Garage glass cleaning clay. Test 1, test 2, test 3. Well, to wrap up another how-to video of Paul Henderson, this one was the clay barring of my windshield with the bitch. That. And as you can see, my vehicle is still waxed from fucking stupid bench step bar bitch. Well, to wrap up on a how-to video of Paul Henderson, this one was the clay barring of my windshield using the GRIOT'S bitch.